the bike.
There's always a memorial for someone who got hit because somebody didn't see. Somebody pulled out, didn't see a bike coming, didn't hear a bike, not enough lights.
The tanker truck made a left-hand turn in front of the guy, and the guy hit the truck and was killed.
It seems like every week I hear one or two people that have gone down because of an accident. Unfortunately, one of those risks that you have to take if you want to ride a bike.
They don't look, and if they do look, like, they'll still pull out in front of you. They look right at you, they'll still pull in front of you.
Everywhere you go, whether it's Florida, to New York, to California, there's motorcycle accidents. It's a way of life, and they're tougher to see. Blind spots, heck, I could be driving and have a Cadillac in my blind spot, driving my big old Hummer and not see them, let alone the size of a motorcycle. It's very difficult to see a motorcycle sometimes.
I've had quite a few people die this year because of kids that were just in a rush. I mean, you kill people because you're in a rush, that's ridiculous. But the main thing is to get it into driver education.
My name is Lana Lang. I'm Director of Safety Education with A-Beta Florida. A-Beta Florida has a motorcycle safety and awareness program that we present to high school students and any organization that would like to know how a motorcyclist rides and the reaction to what's on the highway. The reason that we've done this is that we want to A-Beta wants to reduce motorcycle injuries and fatalities on the Florida highways and byways. How many blind spots are in an average vehicle? Most people say 2, most people say 4. Actually, on an average vehicle, a blind spot, that's something you can't see behind, there's 7 to 9 blind spots in an average vehicle. We can fix what people say they don't know by doing our program.
It was about maybe 12:45, maybe even closer when they left here.
It was a Sunday. It was June the 11th, and it was mid-afternoon. I woke up. A bunch of my friends spent the night. We were all just goofing around watching a movie, and we woke up around maybe 11 o'clock. Got up, made breakfast for everyone, and we all decided to go to the pool.
So it was about maybe 35 minutes later. Erica, one of the little girls, one of his friends, came in the front door, and she had a really strange look on her face, and she said, "Mr. Blackwell, you have to come with me. There's been an accident." I got to the hospital, and one of his friends was there, and he told me that they had to get Taylor out of there right away because the accident actually ripped his arm off. This lady drove into his motorcycle. Apparently the two ladies that were in the vehicle were talking to each other, and they saw her drive right into his motorcycle and just cause him to start flipping.
I lost my right arm in the accident. It was ripped off during the accident, and I believe the lady ran over my left leg and severely crushed it. Later on, they had to amputate it above the knee. So all I have now is a prosthetic leg for my left. Missing my arm here. Of course I had a tattoo, that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then half of it's gone now. Missed that. I got a couple things on the back. On the right hand side, what they tried to do is they took out my lat muscle and put some muscle up here, and they took out a couple of pieces of skin to try to do a skin graft over here on the right hand side. What you see on this side right here is that they took out my entire lat muscle and tried to save my leg, but they couldn't do it. So they tried it one more time, and it still didn't take. So that whole big area right there is where my lat muscle used to be. So
The whole idea of what they were doing was not to try to reattach the arm, but to save his life because he had lost so much blood that he was near death. And they said that had he not been wearing that helmet that's over there, that he, without a doubt, would be dead.
And I also got a website if you want to check it out. It's www.thetaylorblackwellproject.com. Tells you all about my accidents. Tells you about certain events that I've been participating in. But also too on the back, it's got a motorcycle with wings on it, and it says "I ride to fly, not to die." That's my slogan. So if y'all want to check out that website, that'd be great. Email me. There's about 3 different contacts on it. If y'all want to buy a t-shirt too, it's $20. So just check it out on the website.
There was no reason for anybody to be changing lanes. You know, it was just 2 people that were busy talking to each other and not paying attention that drove into this guy. There were witnesses that saw the whole thing, that watched her just, they were yakking and just drifted right over into my son. And now he's got, you know, he's missing his right arm and they amputated his left leg. So it's changed his life tremendously.
You always hear about people, the biggest thing you hear about is, I didn't see him. You know, when you turn, there's a blind spot in the car.
Watch out. Just look twice. Look once, cool. You know what? You don't see one, look again to make sure. A lot of my friends have died on bikes because they got hit by a car.
So be aware and look twice before you turn.
Look twice, save a life.
And you ask me what I want this year, and I try to make this kind and clear. Just a chance that maybe we'll find better days. 'Cause I don't need boxes wrapped in strings and designer love and empty things. Just a chance.